I always tell people when they see me, I say, look at my face. What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? This is the time when you know men from the boys. It is times like this that show our true character. I want to thank all of you that have stood by the party, especially our elected chairmen and councillors. The times have been trying for all of you, but you stood your ground. For our members of the House of Assembly also, many of you are here, I want to also thank you. This time will soon pass. But we all read the Bible. We saw how to the children of God. It was not easy, but the promise that God gave them came to pass. That promise that I've been giving to you regarding the governorship will come to pass. Thank you very much.
What is the PDP stand on top of the governorship matter for the state?
Thank God that anything when they happen now, you know there for court papers. And you know they were there for appeal. So everything what we need to do, we don't already put out for court of appeal. So we believe, say, with those papers, and with these people, this little we say for here today, so we are very sure that we reclaim our mandate.
See exactly what's happening as regards at the elections. We're supposed to be at collation stage. So can you talk to us what's going on as regards at collation? Has collation started, and are there any grievances about the processes thus far?
Good morning. Voting took place around the centers this morning and afternoon. While voting was on, there were incidents of thugs invading some voting centers. We didn't take it seriously. We thought that was a usual election incident. Then after counting, some people found out that they were obviously losing, and they made attempts to either destroy the ballot papers or stop the process. But we kept doing our work, and the agents and the voters stayed by their voting units. The results started coming out, and of course, everybody in every voting unit stayed back to find out the results. It was obvious to everybody the party that was leading. Then it was time for collation. First, they had rumors collation centers were going to be changed. We didn't take it seriously because Inec had published all collation centers, what collations across the 192 wards. While collation was going on, again, there were incidents of thugs wanting to invade collation centers and stopping collation from taking place. We succeeded. Collation took place in some centers, but many centers across Edo South, Bobaha, Oredo, Ego. There were attempts by even security agencies to prevent our collation agent from going into collation centers. We took that seriously because every candidate, every party is entitled to have its agent at a collation center. So myself and the governorship candidate, we came here earlier in the day to want to make this complaint to the commission and find out why our collation agents were being prevented from being at collation centers. Some met us at the gate. After our explanation, they were allowed in. Even when they got in, they called us that even while they were inside, they were not allowed to participate in the collation of results. We didn't think that was good enough, and we thought we should let the whole world know that this is not how elections should go. That is why we are here.
Pardon the interruption, but first of all, I would like to ask you to, kindly introduce yourself so that the world can definitely know who is making some of the allegations that you have pointed out. And I'm also going to ask how much evidence do you have as regards some of these allegations that you have noted from your side?
I thought you heard me earlier. My name is Osarajongi. I'm the running mate to Aswa Ighodalo, the PDP governorship candidate.
All right, thank you.
Across the road is Western Boys High School. That is the collation center for my local government. All our agents got to Western Boys High School. Suddenly, an AIG came in and said, no, collation will not take place here. That Inec officials should move the collation center to Inec headquarters. Of course, naturally, the agents want to follow, only to get to the gate, and they were stopped from going in with the Inec officials. That was one incident. Oral collation at Georgida, at Tidia College, they came here. They were asked that for security reasons they are moving their collation centers to Inec headquarters. The agents got here, they were not allowed to go in. We met them at the gates. So how do you conduct collation without collation agents of the candidates?